So I graduated in 1998, before Facebook, before Instagram, before Twitter, before social media, and I guess most of my career, especially the first 5-6 years, I always felt that I was alone. It was very difficult to have anybody to help me or hold my hand or share my knowledge with. Well, that's a great question. What are my goals? I guess my goals have changed throughout my life, throughout my career. In the beginning of my career, I guess my first goal was to get a job. And then once I got a job, my second goal was to have my own clinic. And then when I started my first clinic in 2000, January of 2000, it was just me and 2 assistants. And then my goal became, I want to have an interdisciplinary team. And then it took me about 5 years to get my first team together. And then for the last 15 years, my goal has been to improve the quality of my team, to improve the quality of my dentistry, to learn as much as I can, to grow within the global world of dentistry. And I think that the most important thing right now for me, my goals right now currently, are to teach and to change philosophies. So I would say my biggest goal right now, after 18 years of professional dentistry, is to stop this wave of bad dentistry that's going around the world. And the way I see it is that you young dentists are trained to do good dentistry. I mean, no matter where you're from Slovakia, Poland, Tunisia, Egypt, Sudan, Lebanon, wherever you're from, you go to your universities and you learn how to do a good filling. You learn how to do a good extraction. You learn how to do maybe a crown. And you're never timed. It's never been a factor of excellence. Your diagnosis, your treatment plan, and how you do your clinical protocol, these are factors of excellence. And yet, when you're pushed out into the professional world, you are given 20 minutes to do this or 30 minutes to do this. And so my new fight is to say no to 30-minute dentistry. I am in favor of slow dentistry. The same way that fast food kills, I believe that fast dentistry also is very bad. So my biggest desire right now, my biggest ambition, is that the general public and young dentists around the world can take up this fight and fight for the right for good quality dentistry, doing things slowly and getting it right the first time. Well, like I said, I graduated in a different era. I'm 43 years old, and it might come as a shock to a lot of you. And in 1998, there was different problems than you have today. So I think that the common issues that a young dentist might have are fear of not succeeding. And I hear a lot of questions from you guys, and I have to first of all say thank you to the IADS for teaching me to think and to rethink dentistry, and that's part of the title of my lecture today is Rethinking Dentistry. But to go back to the answer, every dentist wants the same thing. No matter how old you are, no matter where you come from, where you work, every dentist would like 3 things. That is recognition from his peers. Dentists want to be respected by other dentists. You want to practice good dentistry and help your community. And last but not least, you want to make money and you want to be successful in your job. And there's no shame in that. I would say that these 3 things are the driving force behind any young dentist. And you can only achieve those 3 things by having ethics, and by working really hard, by studying, and by saying no to a lot of the pressures that you might get from the dental industry or from a boss that would want profit rather than excellence. So the future really is in your hands, and I would say that the greatest decision I ever made as a young dentist was to not accept bad working conditions, fast dentistry, working with bad materials, or not being allowed to have the correct clinical protocols. So like using a rubber dam to do a filling. If you're given 30 minutes to do a filling, counting anesthetic and opening the charts and all of this, you sometimes don't have time to set up a rubber dam. And I made the decision to not work in clinics that wouldn't allow me to do good dentistry. So forget everything else, forget the money, forget the fame, forget the recognition. If you focus on good excellence, that is the spine, that is the major pillar of success for the future. And a lot of people ask me, what is the foundation of my success? And I would just say, being ethical, being humble, being cool. I mean, I see a lot of famous dentists that have a lot of success and are, published authors, and they're very arrogant, and they're just dentists. There's no need to be arrogant. There's no room for arrogance in dentistry, and I think it's part of our mission and part of our duty as leading dentists in the world to not just make it all about money. I come to the IADS free. I'm one of the highest paid lecturers that I know, and I do this for free because it's my responsibility to help people be better, and it's not just about the money. So find inspiration in things that move you, that are close to your heart, and it's not just about the money, and that I think is important. Where I'll be sharing these ideas and these thoughts so that you young dentists can have a few more weapons that you don't learn at university, and quite frankly there's not that many courses around the world that are helping dentists set up their business and to think like a winner. And remember, say no to 30-minute dentistry. Thank you.